Good evening, Scorpio. Welcome to your May 2019 reading. My name is Sandra, and I'm using the Steampunk Tarot for you today. And I'll just begin shuffling and see what comes out for you for the month of May. So what is the main energy for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, and Rising. And I just want to pick these. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. May 2019. What is the main energy for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising? You have the Nine of Cups. The Four of Swords. The Knight of Cups. Ten of Wands. Maybe I wanted to pick that one, but I just put it on the table. Ten of Wands. Scorpio energy for May 2019. Justice. I have one more card. And the King of Pentacles. Okay, so you have the Ace, you have some Pentacles opening and closing here. The Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, it is a gift from the universe. This could be a monetary gift, a nice amount of money being handed to you. Winning the lottery, getting a bonus, or a pay raise, but it could also mean you starting a new venture or a new business or a new project that has the promise of being very fruitful in a materialistic sense. So it is kind of like the spark, a spark from the universe to begin something new. So and this could be, that you come into some money, which allows you to start something new. It is just a golden opportunity where the timing is right for you. Where all the planets are aligned, for you to start this new project. Get a clarifier for the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is the Page of Pentacles. It's a new beginning, a new job. Maybe you're starting a new job, or like I said, a new project. And with the Two of Pentacles, it could mean that you kind of have to balance yourself. Gaining momentum is what I'm getting from this card. As she is cycling over the water, it is almost like the speed, is keeping her above, on the surface, you know, and is preventing her from falling under or sinking. So I think yeah, you know, since you're at the beginning of this, you know, with the Page and the Ace of Pentacles, you're at the beginning of something that is very promising, you know, has the promise of being very successful. And I think you're gaining momentum here. Getting started, you know, getting the engine running, you know, and once it's running full speed, you have your show on the road, you know. And I have the Nine of Cups, which is the card of wish fulfillment, of willing your wish into existence. Let's clarify this for the Nine of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. So the tables have turned for you. This is divine timing. This is a fated turn of events in your favor, especially with the Nine of Cups. It's like divine timing. There's a shift happening for you, Scorpio. Four of Swords. You know, it's kind of funny. I'm asking for a clarifier for the Four of Swords, and I'm pulling the Four of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So I think, you know, the fours are card of stability. Stability. It could also mean stagnation, you know, just a very, like, solid, but it could also mean rigid, especially with the Four of Pentacles. But I think you're coming into a restful time with the Four of Swords. Maybe a time where you can kind of retreat from everyday life, gain some perspective for yourself, finding financial stability, you know, with that Ace of Pentacles, and building a foundation for yourself with the Four of Wands. Very nice. And I have the Knight of Cups, which could mean you pursuing a passion. It could mean pursuing a love interest. Five of Wands. I think in this light it could mean you know, banter, playful banter, or maybe some quarrel or bickering, but not very heavy. But I also see this as a card of practice, and, you know, practicing for the big game, you know, before you join the big boys or something, you know. So I could see you here pursuing a passion of yours, but you're kind of laying the foundation for it by practicing a lot with that Five of Wands. I got one more card. Knight of Cups and Five of Wands. Let's take that one. The Magician. So I really see you manifesting something here. Manifesting. You're really working towards something. You have this plan in your head. And Yeah, and you're working on it. You're taking action on your plans, on your wishes. Very powerful stuff, Scorpio. Very good. Yeah, very solid. And I think this is the perfect time, yeah, for, starting something new, laying a solid foundation. With these 3 4s here, right in the middle, I see you, yeah, planning your stuff, really well. And taking the time to set this up in a way that it will last for a long time. Yeah, and then you have the Justice card here, and you have the 10 of Wands. Justice could mean, just what it is, justice. Like, justice is being served to you in a way. Or it could mean that you are gaining balance, like a perfect balance in your life. Also because you have the 2 of Pentacles here, which also is a card of balance. 9 of Pentacles. I have a feeling that, you are, how do you say that? Getting what is owed to you, in a way. You have the 9 of Pentacles here. And this is a lady who has her stuff together and created a very nice environment for herself. This is also, can also be a card of solitude, of kind of being so happy and content in your own environment that you're kind of alienating yourself from the rest. But it could also mean that, you are that, you get what is owed to you, it's coming to you. And it allows you to live a life of contentment and creating a nice environment for yourself in which you can thrive, I think after a period of hard work, with this 10 of Wands, or it could also mean, with the Justice card and the 10 of Wands, that you need to maintain your balance and be careful that you don't overexert yourself. Although, no, I'm getting a different thing here. Is the 10 of Wands. It is, like you're almost there, with the 10 of Wands. You're really planning this stuff out. You're working on your your passion. You're really developing yourself. And you might feel, maybe in this month of May, or maybe, in the future, in the coming months, you might feel like, will this thing work? Will this thing be a success? And it's like you're carrying this load, and you might have set up a timeline for yourself and thinking, okay, in a couple of months I need to be, at this stage in my project. And if you haven't reached it yet, it might wear you out. It's like, you know, when you're running a race, you know, it's like, oh, you know, so many miles to the finish line. But, you know, when that finish line is being delayed, you know, or being, how do you say that? Being pushed forward all the time, you know, and it's kind of like a donkey with a carrot, you know, that you're never going to get. And you might get that feeling, but the Ten of Wands is telling you that you need to keep going, because you will come to this place, this Nine of Pentacles place, you know. You will get there. And then you have the King of Pentacles, which is a successful entrepreneur and somebody who has made it for himself, you know. He's made a nice, he created a nice foundation for himself, a nice business. He's successful. You have the Knight of Swords. Clarify for the King of Pentacles. Judgment. And the Hanged Man. I think this hangman wants to tell you that you should surrender to the journey. Surrender willingly. You know, he's just hanging there by one foot with his arms relaxed, you know, hanging downwards. And he's not fighting it. He's not struggling. He is just hanging there. And it is a card of surrender. It is also a card of taking a step back and trying to see things from a different perspective. But I think here it is just surrender. Surrender to the process. Surrender to the journey. Go with the flow. Do your thing. You know, just do the work without stressing about the outcome. Follow your passion. Manifest your dreams, you know. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. You have the Knight of Swords here. You have Judgment. The Knight of Swords could mean, you know, something unexpected coming in. Maybe somebody wants to tell you something. Unexpected advice or criticism or judgment. Is, you know, to make it really simple. I'll pull one more card. Let's take that one. The Queen of Cups. Maybe you get an unexpected message from somebody that wants to offer you something. maybe an offer of love with the Queen of Cups. Something that will wake you up and shake you. And yeah, I'm just getting like a call or something, you know, because of this yeah, it's a record player, but I'm just getting like a call, you know. It's also like the angel calling, you know, with the trumpet. It is kind of like a call I'm getting. And it could be from somebody coming in really quickly with the Knight of Swords. It could also mean, you know, that with this Knight of Swords, that everything will all of a sudden will snowball and will move very fast for you. And yeah, that you just have to surrender to the journey. The Judgment is also a card of your true purpose, you know, a deeper purpose. And I think you're really following that purpose. With the Queen of Cups, really following your heart and your intuition to what it is that you truly want, which is very powerful. You know, I think that is the most important thing that we can do, of course, is follow our purpose and follow our passion and our hearts, and not be sidetracked by what we think we should do according to society or according to people around us, but really, truly, what do you feel that is, you know, burning inside of you? And I think that is what the Judgment card is saying. And also this Queen of Cups. She's very passionate and very in touch and in tune with who she is and her emotions. And I think that ultimately, that what you're creating here is that will lead you to your deeper purpose. And you'll really be able to materialize this passion of yours that you are manifesting. You have the Magician, which is a very powerful card. You know, it tells you that you have everything that it takes to make your thoughts materialize your thoughts, you know, bring your thoughts into reality to materialize it. And you have this King of Pentacles. Yeah, which is, you know, a self-made man, you know, somebody who who's very earthy, you know, and very very solid. So I think that ultimately, you know, yeah, this foundation that you have laid here is something very solid to build on, and you'll be very successful at it. And you're gaining momentum for it, you know, and I think you should just keep the momentum going and go with the flow and enjoy the ride, you know, with the Hangman. So I'm just going to leave it at that for the tarot for you, and I'm going to pull a card from the Sacred Traveler deck. So can I have one more beautiful card for Scorpio? Two more cards then. We have Faraway Places, Get Ready for New Horizons, and Joy and Delight. Open your heart to joy. Joy and delight. I'll read that one first. You do not need to suffer to grow. You can grow leaps and bounds through joy. True happiness comes from following the dictates of your soul. Do what gives you joy. Celebrate and have fun. Stop and embrace life, yourself and others. Say yes. Take steps today to expand your joy. You don't need to do it all at once, but you do need to start. Your purpose in life is to experience joy. Allow joy and ecstasy to flow through you wildly and freely. Share your love. Happiness spreads to others like wildfire and can help heal the world. The sacred traveler knows that it's not just about reaching the destination, it's about the joy of the journey. The traveler stops periodically to savor the simple pleasures of the voyage. If you don't follow your bliss now, when will you? If you've been waiting until circumstances are different before you experience true happiness, you may have a long wait. It's simple. When you focus on the areas of your life that bring you joy, these areas will prosper. One of the fastest paths to happiness is through sharing and giving. So give of your heart and follow your bliss. Joy is your spiritual birthright. Faraway places, get ready for new horizons. Stop playing it safe. Get ready for new horizons and change in your life. A journey is coming. It might be to foreign lands or faraway places, or maybe an inner shift that changes your destiny. It's all beneficial. Sometimes we can feel wobbled when we are not in our normal surroundings. However, you are safe and protected. Good fortune ensues. Part of the glory of travel is stepping out of old habits, routines, and the repetitiveness of everyday life. It can feel daunting, yet in no small way, your life is a spiritual voyage. Change is coming. Things are not as they seem. There are no wrong turns. Every adventure and misadventure is part of the course. You are on a pilgrimage of the soul. Keep your metaphorical bag packed. Some unexpected experiences are ahead. Be ready for anything. The joy of travel is that you can begin to experience the everyday as if you are seeing it for the first time. Nothing should be taken for granted. Okay, Scorpio, I think that is really beautiful manifesting energy for you. And I hope that this resonated with you. And if it did, please like and subscribe. If you already did, thank you. And feel free to leave a comment. And I wish you a very great month of May. I think it's a great month for preparation and, exactly like here, building a foundation. So, yeah. Thank you, Scorpio, and I hope to see you next time.